let's talk about hope. Hope is a interesting topic these days. People are afraid to hope deferred, a lot of that going on. A lot of people feeling like hope is the scariest thing they could have right now. A lot of people have been disappointed. We're in the year 2021 and there's been a lot of hopes up that got our hopes up and it got obliterated. So let's talk about hope and how can you get real hope. And most of the hope people experience in life has to do with specific expectations. So they have expectations that said, I'm going to get this job. So I have hope I'm going to get this job. Or I'm going to have this relationship. I have hope I'm going to get this relationship. I have hope COVID is going to be gone. I have hope, all these different things. And they're in specific expectations. And the kind of hope I want to talk to you about is a hope that's a substance. A hope that actually is something you have without getting what you're wanting. So I would call that a hope which is more like an expectancy. And how would you get this? I've been looking at this my whole life, and I've admired people that lives in a place of having a lot of hope. My brother's been like that. I've had a lot of people that just live with just lots of hopes, and I've watched them get disappointed. So I thought, well, I'll just have no expectations and then I'll be happy, right? Well, that doesn't work either. Then you're just like a passive person who never gets what you're really wanting. So how do I get real hope? How do we get the real hope that God intended us to have? I would say this, that God puts a peace in you. He also put a hope in you. Christ in you, the hope of glory. So Christ is in us. We should be the happiest, most hope-filled people on the planet, and we're not. Why is that? Because we put most of our hope on our outward stuff instead of an inward thing. So how would you find hope inward? Well, here's the deal. Like, I've decided to start living my life from a different place. About a year ago, we started remodeling a building that we have, and it felt, I had hope about it. Not hope meaning, oh, I can't wait to see what this looks like, but just I felt hope, so I did it. And that's why I kept doing it, and that's why I worked super long days, and people around me worked super long days, and because I felt hope about it. And then I just realized that the more I did this, I was hurting, my body was hurting, I was doing these extra long days, but I was feeling hope. I was feeling something growing inside me, an anticipation, an expectation an expectancy that was growing in me. And then when the project was done, I'm like, okay, now what? Because I didn't have any hopes of what was going to happen. I felt this expectancy. So then I began to look for, how can I keep that? How can I be around hope all the time? How can I let that thing grow in me? So I started scheduling my life. Well, a lot of things you got to do, you got to react. I get it. We got to react to, I'm hungry, I got to go to the bathroom, my kids are upset, I got to bring them to school, all these different things that can happen. This problem arises, I got to deal with it. That's responding time, but there's another way to plan your life. You can plan it. You can actually be on purpose, an intentional doing of something. So I began to schedule my time with people, not because I had just compassion for them, or I had hope that they would be get better, or God would use me to make them better. That's the way I used to schedule my life. I scheduled time with people because I felt hope. I scheduled time doing things because I just felt hope, not because I was expecting something specific to happen. So it's just, I'm trying to follow this leading in this substance of hope. And it's from an inward knowing, an inward feeling that comes and rises. So the more I spend time with people that I have hope about, the more this hope grows in me. And I'm finding it's quite contagious, because now people want to be around me because I have hope growing. So what a thought. I wanted to hang around people that gave me hope, but I found a way to grow hope within me. So if this is something for you, I would encourage you to start scheduling your days based on following the lead of God, the lead of Holy Spirit, to guide you to what you have hope about from inside, not an outside thing, but inside. Find that hope and schedule your life. Okay, I have hope about meeting with this person just because I just do. I don't know why. I have hope about doing this project. I don't know why. That's great. Follow that and let that hope build and become a beacon of hope for everybody around you. Hope this helps. Have a great day. A hope-filled day.